good evening and welcome to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk Athletics. From the campus of Millis High School in Millis, Massachusetts, we bring you girls varsity soccer team, your Lady Mohawks, as they play host to the Fontbonne Ducks. Alongside Ryan and Jerry, and I'm Doug Coots, and we are high above the pitch here at the Welch Memorial Field. An unseasonably sunny and warm evening, a Monday evening as it were, time and temperature, or just the temperature, it's 81 degrees right now. It's a feel like 84 degrees with the humidity. Sunny day today, no wind to speak of, and we're happy to be here for this non-league contest between your Mohawks and the Fontbonne Ducks. Ducks coming in to this game with a record of 1-3 and Mohawks at 1-4, so we should have a good battle on our hands today. Mohawks, of course, in their home maroon kits going left to right on your media device, and the Ducks in their white kits going right to left. And we thank you for watching on all our various media platforms. Players are on the field, sending our best wishes to Kate McLean, who was injured in warm-ups. Hope she is okay and is able to get on the road to recovery very quickly. And we are underway. The referee has sounded the whistle. Started my watch up here, Ryan. We'll see how it goes. My first foray for 2024 of the soccer announcing season. You can see that sun really to the left side of us right here. Once the ball gets down to the right side, you'll see shade starting to come across. Riley Silva bringing it forward. Tries to find Jessica Kramer, does find her. Shot kicked away by goalkeeper Charlene Vu. We have a player down, collision. Seems to be okay. Sylvia again. Emily Barry bringing it forward for the Ducks. Tries to connect with Mallory Jager. Good battle here, 7 versus 7. Didn't really enjoy that, pushing from Barry. Both teams were just kind of going at it. Barry was the player who got knocked into and went down to our right. So we'll notch our first foul against the visiting Ducks. We're in the magenta Sharpie, Ryan. Important information for our listening audience, of course. Maroon, as it were. Silva with it again. She'll try and turn the corner. The cross is high. We'll notch that as a shot. Up and over. So just on our way here, 2 minutes into the contest. Mohawks already with a couple of chances down this right side. Goalkeeper Charlene Vu already with one save. LMR between the pipes for your Mohawks. Sylvia again. Cross to Powers. Her shot is again handled wide by Vu. Surface a little bumpy in the middle. Looks nice from up here, but I was walking the field earlier. Perhaps that was one of the issues for that pregame injury. Again, hopefully all okay. Our first corner kick. Sent across. Maddie Steiner challenging for it and has it knocked out for a corner on the other side. To the mixer. All sent across, challenged for by Sadie Bigelow, but it trickles over the end line and out of balance for a goal kick. It's always an interesting dynamic here where the visitors are in the shade and the Mohawks are in the sun on the bench. It works out later in the season when it's colder, but see if it has any effect on the players on the field. It is a warm day here for mid-September. Ball won by Steiner. Fought for by Jess Kramer. Mohawks back again. Sydney O'Toole sending it forward. O'Toole again. A lot of players bunched into that middle as Mallory Jager comes briefly away from the back, but chased down by the Mohawks, sent right back down the field. Steiner challenging, winning the ball. Time and space. Sylvia's shot is blocked and sent out of bounds by Sophia Duran. Make a quick correction to my score sheet here. I should actually know this already. Sometimes my eyes are I'm a self-proclaimed visually challenged announcer. So does Riley Sylvia on the ball now. See if we can keep that good for the rest of the match. Knocked out of balance by Bigelow. Sylvia, one of several of my referees on the field here. Great way to make couple of bucks and enjoy the game and keep the youth playing. For those interested in becoming a referee, certainly reach out to myself. We'll get you up and running. Self-promotion there. Throw in for the Ducks and Duran. Sylvia on the ball. Two in a row we got correct there. Powers, Emma Powers streaking down. She wins the race. Cuts it to her left. Shot just off the mark. Not a bad idea to have a go with the left foot. Jager settling it. Disrupted though by Bigelow. Heavy contact right there in front of the bench. Slightly blocked by the rest of the players standing really close to the sideline, actually. So that one trickles down to the paws of Elamar here first. Touch, nice punt right to the midfield stripe. Sylvia. I don't think that's going to roll out. Another one's going to trickle to the penalty area for Mar. Steiner able to get to her feet and Drive down that left side. Into Colleen Lynch. She keeps it going to Sylvia. Shot is just up and over. Good ball movement left to right quickly for the shot there. Sylvia again. Draws a crowd. Ball kind of stuck there in the grass. Good challenge by Avery Hubble. She wins it. Tried to connect with Sylvia. Bigelow challenged by many. Sideline is tough where the football field ends. That 2-yard stretch is downhill towards that soccer sideline. Really heavily worn there as well. Sylvia able to keep it in. Mohawks in the middle, right to the foot of Kramer. Ends up on the left side, and it's in to go. Looks like Steiner on that far side. So Steiner with the goal from Kramer and Sylvia. Quick substitution sort of under my nose here while I was writing that one down. Got a 2-man band up here. Try to get as much as we can. But the goal for Steiner, we'll mark that down in the 11th minute. Your Mohawks jumped out to a 1-0 lead. 7th shot of the game finds its way tickling the twine. Roman with the throw. Sylvia having a lot of success down that right wing. Earns a corner kick. I believe it was Roman in for Bigelow. Oh, a kick save by Vu, and she's able to keep it out. What a great corner kick into the mixer. O'Toole comes forward. Pass to Kramer. Sylvia again open on that right side. She's onside. Cross to the middle. Riley Sullivan. The Ducks able to get that out of immediate danger. Off a Mohawk claw there. Got some substitutes. Substitute Ilaria Vicerello in for the Ducks. Battle of the Birds. The Mohawks and Ducks. Mohawk throwing that far side. Mohawks marching on, gaining a little more territory there. Shot and a save. Olivia Fong knocking that one away. Ducks had a couple of players flocking right there if they could have got that one under control. Speculative effort from Kramer. And Emily Barry coming out. I do not have a number 24 on roster that was provided to me, so apologies to Fontbonne faithful. Yep, just double checking, and 24 shall remain unnamed, at least for the time being. And of course, you got the substitution with the number completely covered here. A lot of challenges up here today, Ryan. Looks like Vivian Tangiska. Alana McLean coming out of the game. Vivian Tangashaka. Mohawks in control right now. Colleen Lynch, Sylvia. Cross. Oh, shot from Lynch. Did well to keep it on target. So Bigelow ready to check back in for your Mohawks for Roman. Isabella Fernald rushing into the ball game for the visitors. Olivia Liendo stepping off. Dangerous area. Ducks able to get that one out of the way. Kept in by Visarello. Won by Tangashaka. Wins a free kick. Mallory Jager over the ball. She sends that in. Marr coming out to claim it. Really feels like that one's a cross, Ryan. Have to mull that one over, whether we notch that one into a shot save column or not. Really did come out and grab it. Leave that to our fans, perhaps. Post in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Now, this one is a shot. Jager getting that one right on target, but Marr up to the task. Not a bad effort. Got some good power behind that. Oh, whistled as out of bounds. Second chance throw in here as Rachel Nee ready to check into the ball game. of bodies in that area where the ball is. Sylvia with time and finds a streaking Kramer. Tried to get it back, disrupted by Duran. Mohawks still a numerical advantage. Steiner coming forward. Cross just a little overcooked. Knee invited into the game on this out of balance, and Duran checking out, so perhaps a tactical substitution to try and slow Sylvia down. About 19 minutes in here, just about to the midway point. O'Toole coming forward with a head of steam. Goes to that far post. Just why? That one didn't miss by much. Tried to curl it around the defender, then inside that post. Well, she came forward and attacked that ball, kept it right at her feet. Time it's Kramer coming forward. Earns a throw as Adriana Flory checking in for your Mohawks. Olivia Lamoureux for the visitors. Rest here for Colleen Lynch. Don't have a number 9 on the visitor roster either. It was a late roster submission to yours truly. Let's see if we can clarify some of that at halftime. Shot is blocked, but out for a corner. We do aim to please. Corner kick is up and away into the mixer, battled for. All sorts of chaos in there. Back to Fong. She'll come forward. It'd be a good spot for a shot here. She does take an effort. Blocked, but Mohawks with Flory continue the pressure here. They draw their 4th corner kick. Sylvia. There's 2 Mohawks in the area. Battled for 1 by Steiner. Sylvia still onside. Her cross is blocked, so Mohawks again with a corner. See Ryan trying to lean forward around that pole. They're partially obstructed view in that corner. Lovely corner to the far side. Shot wide, but Sylvia with a 1 touch to try to keep it in, but it is out of balance for a goal kick. Margaret Scavone for the Mohawks. Comes into the game Bridget Knievi for the visitors. Kaylee Vonhendorf stepping off for the visitors, and Emma Powers taking a breather for your Mohawks. We have crossed well across that midway point. Time flies when you're having fun, Ryan. We have 17 showing on the clock. I'll have to do some math to see where exactly we are. How about it's 16 and a half right now? Kramer coming forward. Sylvia, touch, left foot, shot. Just can't find the range. Bridget Ryan into the game for the Ducks. Officials kindly allowing that substitution off the bench. Reagan Sullivan a breather. Kramer did well to hold on to that from the first bump, but just a flock of Ducks closed in on her, 3 of them. Cross to Sylvia. Just offside. Official on this right side he's got his work really cut out for him looking into that sun. As you can see it right now, I'm sure. Shadow is inching across, probably will be there just in time for the halftime when they switch sides. A lot of feet in there, a lot of jostling, nothing nefarious. Always feels like it when you're not expecting it, though. Nicely taken by Flory, just couldn't connect the pass. Pillow crashing through there. Sent forward by Jaeger. Tangishaka just can't bring it down, disrupted. She's still in the area, but sent forward by Henry. Fong will knock it back to Mar. It's out of her area. Can't handle it anyway due to the pass back. Trouble here. Tangishaka shade offside. Trouble here for the Ducks as Kramer with a step on her defender. Kind of swallowed up again by a flock of Ducks there. I don't know if that one's going to get old today, Ryan. Steiner with a one-touch shot, save off that upper crossbar. Great save by Vu there, reaction save as Steiner with the one-time left footer. Sylvia doing it all. She'll wander to the far side for this in-swinger. Great kick into the mixer. Kramer tried to head it forward. Tangishaka. Fong coming forward around to one, around to second, around to third. She'll have a go from about 25 yards out, and that will trickle wide. Kaylee Von Hendorf and Emily Barry in for the visitors. Lila Glenn checking in for your Mohawks along with Colleen Lynch. Emma Powers and Margaret Scavone. A well-deserved breather for your Mohawks. It's about 12 minutes showing on the clock here. As it gets closer, we'll get into our predict the halftime whistle game that I know our audience has come to enjoy and love. Pair of sevens matching up there again. Bigelow keeping the pressure on, gets it away from one, helped out by Colleen Lynch. Emily Barry for the visitors did well. Those passbacks are tough on this field, well handled by the Mohawk netminder. Tipped forward by O'Toole. Sylvia, she will get to it. Her cross is out off of a duck wing. Or webbed foot, as it were. Another corner kick. I have 6. Cross to the far post. Hubble and Riley Sullivan making an attempt at it to Fong. She sizes it up, cuts by one, runs by a second, shoots, and just tipped off the post. Shot and a save again as Lila Glenn tried to power that home. Fong has been dangerous with those shots from distance, but Vu is up to the task there, notching her 7th and 8th saves, both beauties. As Fong had that upper corner labeled. We had a good view of that one, Ryan, but it just wouldn't go. Mohawks searching for that second goal, but just can't find it right now. Another corner kick. Crowd getting a little restless looking for that second tally. Quick sip of water to refresh the pipes. And Sylvia is ready. Drops it right to the penalty area. Header by Hubble is up and over. Isabella Rakabuba in for the visitors. Mallory Jager taking a breather. She's been all over the field. We weren't kidding when we said this one was a challenge for many reasons today. Rakabuba. As they say, give us a shout out in the comments below for next time. Hit the smash and like button. It's going to sail out for a throw-in. Olivia Liendo into the game for the Ducks, replacing unnamed number 24. Ducks just shuffling them in one at a time on almost every opportunity. And right on cue, they send another of the flock to the substitute area. Some sort of contact in there, and Barry is under some distress. Unseen by Barry is down and out on this sideline, unseen really by anyone. Maybe she's okay, she's up. I don't know, Ryan, what's happening here. She was prone on the ground, face down, but she has come up and she has waved off the coach. Diner's shot is blocked. That ball is not out of bounds. It still may not be out of bounds. Unnamed 9 for the visitors. Onto the field along with Emma Powers for your Mohawks, replacing Lila Glynn. Olivia Lamoureux checking out for the Ducks. I feel like we're getting most of these right. I do understand perfection is probably not a thing, but we do aim to get more right than wrong. Ducks again sending another substitute to the line. Ball on the line, not out. Fong. Mohawks are moving Fong forward here. Try and get that second goal before the half. About 6 showing on the clock. Powers. Knocked back to Lynch. Lynch calling for it and gets it. Her shot. That seemed like it was pretty close. Sophia Duran into the game for the visitors, replacing Claire Leahy. This is Sydney O'Toole at the back right now. Good crowd on hand. Both sides actually well represented. A strong contingent from the visiting Fontbonne crew and from Milton, Massachusetts. Of course, your Mohawks always draw a lot of support. Alana McLean into the game for Camille Henry. Of course, the Mills Mohawk Boosters Club is in the house tonight. With the Snack Shack is open. Fine group of people. If you're looking to join a group that supports and raises funds for all Mohawk teams, reach out. A great group of people. A lot of great events throughout the year. And like I said, they raise funds for all Mohawk teams, filling in some extra funds where they are needed. I don't have my watch today, Ryan. I do apologize to my fans for that, but I'm going to try and work this out on my clock. I got about a little under 4 exactly. We'll see how close we are to my good friend John's whistle. Ducks pushing forward. Alana McLean interrupted, taken away by Riley Sullivan, forcing a foul. Well, the Mohawks quickly tracked back and disrupted and took that over, and they'll earn themselves a free kick coming out. Ducks pushing forward though. Another push there, second in a row. That's a little frustration. About 2.5 on my watch, Ryan. Referee near side looking at his watch. Trouble at the well. Kramer coming forward. Hannah Roman is into the game. Sylvia, a well-deserved rest. Good opportunity to get a little extra with the halftime break coming. Nicely broken up by Olivia Lando. Hard challenge in the middle. No whistle. Clock has come to a rest here. I'm at 1 minute exactly. All kind of bounding around helter-skelter in this sort of middle-ish area. Fong, good chance to go one-on-one here. She takes it down the line. Knocked out for a corner. Mohawk's gonna have to hurry. I don't know if they know how little time is left. Fong will take it. Referee holding his watch up, so I'm under 30, and that kick will not find the mark. Might be the last act of the half, Ryan. We'll see. It's got about 15. I believe it's free ice cream for all my family members if I get within 10 seconds. Dangerous pass back there. My watch has actually inching closer to 40, and there it is. So we were within the 10 seconds, I think. So we have reached the halftime here at Millis. So the halftime score at Millis, the visiting Fontbonne Ducks 0, your Millis Mohawks 1. And welcome back to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk Athletics. Halftime is underway here. Alongside Ryan Nigerian, I'm Doug Kutze, and we are, of course, high above the pitch here at Welch Memorial Field. Trying to do a little sleuthing at halftime to connect the dots. That we were missing on the roster sheet. So once again, we have the Fontbonne Ducks visiting, and they are in their white away kits going left to right in your media device, and your Lady Mohawks in their maroon kits going right to left. Of course, we thank you, as always, for watching on our various media devices. Shot and a save there. Once again, sending our best wishes to Kate McLean, who was injured in the warm-up. Hopefully she is okay. So number 9 remains nameless for the Ducks. Apologies for that. And we were able to sort of connect that Evelyn Connolly is your number 24. Ducks coming forward. Mallory Jager. We'll get to the stats in a minute here. Earned a corner. So we missed a little bit of the monologue as we were right underway. They was trying to dig out the rosters. Just to clarify some things, if we could, we were unable. Well, we got one of the two, so batting 50%. The Ducks have earned a second corner kick, so Mohawks leading at the halftime break 1-0. A lot of pressure in that second half, trying for that second goal. They were unable to notch it, so we remain here at 1-0. That's a nice corner kick. Battled for. Temperature has dropped from a game time 81 degrees, feels like 84. My weather app is telling me it's 79, feels like 82. Very humid day today. So you can see a shade almost entirely covering this right side of the field. Nice move by Steiner. So Riley Sylvia is offside there. Actually really close to the deflection versus intentional touch there, Ryan. I would say the speed of that one and distance probably makes it a deflection. Otherwise, it would have canceled the offside. But I do think for this game, that was the right call. Mohawks. Nice play by Fong to disrupt that. Ducks forcing the issue here. We will get to the stats momentarily. Sylvia sending it forward. It's a foot race. Kramer is there. She's got a step on the competition. Shot to the far post is wide. So first things first, Ryan, we have switched to the cyan Sharpie for this second half, retiring the magenta / maroon Sharpie. Very important information for our home audience, of course. That magenta Sharpie had a lot of work in the first half. Mohawks, I have them tallying 24 shots towards goal versus 1 for the visiting Ducks. 8 saves for Charlene Vu of Fontbonne. 1 save for LMR, your Mohawk netminder. 3 fouls against the Ducks, 1 against the Mohawks, and 9 corner kicks for your Mohawks. They were unable to cash in on any of those, and 1 offsides violation whistled apiece. It was Madeline Steiner in the 11th minute from Kramer and Sylvia. The lone goal in this one, but not for a lack of trying, so we'll see what this second half brings. And Ducks just one magic moment away from tying this thing. The Mohawks who love to double their pleasure. We did mention the Willis Boosters, and the concession is open tonight. Hope you'll get those of you who come to a future game, get down there and patronize. Willis Boosters, great organization supporting all Mohawk teams. Great fundraiser coming up. The fun run, back to school run, coming up on September 29th. Should be published by then. So I invite you all to check that out. It's a great fundraiser. Really a fun event too, even if you're not into the running. If you want to help out in other ways or donate some money, it would always be appreciated. Powers coming forward. She'll get to it on her left. Just can't get enough on it, but another shot and a save. Ducks have been pushing players forward here. Of course, in our perch here high above Welch, we are shielded from the sun right now. In fact, all of the stands on this side are in the shade. No wind to speak of. Really nice mid-September evening of soccer. Mohawks looking for their, both teams here actually looking for their second win on the season. Free kick. Nice turn by the Ducks there. And a Roman in for your Mohawks. She'll replace Colleen Lynch.
Come on, White. Come on, get there.
Sylvia nicely threaded into Steiner. Fontbonne definitely leaving some players up higher up front right now to try and draw the equalizer, leaving spaces at the back though. Roman and Kramer trying to combine for some magic there. And the Ducks able to push forward. Jaeger is up front. She was very active in the midfield. Visitors have tactically moved her up front a little bit to try and create something. Game's a little stretched right now. Not a lot going on in the middle.
Good job, Mallory.
Powers coming forward. May have a step on the defender. Cuts it to her right. Shot. Once again, just not the quality they're looking for there, but not for lack of trying. We did talk a little briefly about the field in the middle. A lot of bumps and clumps in that middle stretch. So it's a lot easier said than done. Easier for me to say from up here, Ryan. The actual act under pressure, a lot different. Foul throw. Our official in the first half now enjoying his time in the shade, although a little patch right here at midfield. Definitely a short sleeve kind of day. Jaeger's coming forward. She's onside. Shot, and Mara's there with the save. Jaeger with the good speed. She was onside, and McLean was lingering in an offside position, but not a violation to be in an offside position in itself. Powers to Kramer. She's in cleanly here. Vo holds her ground. Kick save and a beauty. And out for a goal kick.
Good hustle, Lydia.
She's had some beautiful saves. Isarello checking in for the visitors. She had a couple nice kick saves in the first half. Couple nice leaping stops as well. As Bridget Ryan will take a rest. Fontbonne employing a one at a time, all the time strategy here. Hawks with some extended pressure here. Avery Hubble tried to cut that up the field. Earns a throw. O'Toole clear through to Powers. Powers to Kramer, tries to get a foot to it, just an awkward touch. Right back, Powers to the foot of Roman. She'll have a shot. Power streaking through. It's in the goal. The Mohawks have scored. Sort of an awkward play there as Roman threw it towards the net, and it was Emma Powers that was able to beat goalie Vu to the ball and tip it home. So the Mohawks getting that second goal that they have been seeking, doubling their pleasure here. 13 minutes into the half. Mohawks lead 2-0. We just spoke about it too, Ryan. That pressure was building. Mohawks able to crack Vu and tickle the twine. Ducks coming forward, had the scoop pass.
Well done.
Nicely broken up by Sullivan. This time the Ducks will send two into the game as Henry and Tangishaka look to make their mark on this second half. McLean and Jaeger stepping off. Curious to see how long Jaeger stays out. It's been a key component for the visitors. Well-deserved rest right here, though. Mohawks unable to clear. Steiner lofting that out of danger. Powers is able to take that off the foot of Sullivan. Her shot is saved. Shot starting to mount here. I've got 8 this half. So newly named Devlin Connolly into the game. Bridget Keenavy just subbing in from the bench. Caught my eye. I missed the Millis substitution. Looks like Brianna Flory. She's in the area right now. Kramer pushing it wide. Back to Kramer, battling. Ducks pushing forward, but Fong is there. Kept in on that far side. Might be too far, and it is. But a good effort. Isabella Fernald in for the Ducks. Replacing Isabella Rakabuba. Sent forward for Powers, just waiting for someone to get some possession there. So Charlene Vu will possess that, giving us a chance to catch our breath. About 17 minutes in, 23 to go here. Mohawks leading the visiting Ducks 2-0. Ball is through. We got a foot race. Omar coming up out of her goal. Doesn't get very far. Oh, nice play as Hubble was able to get some position there. Margaret Scavone into the game for your Mohawks, replacing Emma Powers. Olivia Lamoureux and Bridget Ryan in for the visitors, replacing Sullivan and Duran. So corner kick for your Mohawks. Hey, well defended. Shot by Kramer is going to find the mark, and the Mohawks score. So Kramer, after the scramble, in the 19th minute, Mohawks finally cashing in on a corner, 9 in that first half. And they cash in here. Kramer off the scramble, finding that the far netting. Nothing Vu could do about that one. And the Mohawks lead by 3. A good angle of that one from where we are. Just settled, took a touch, and notched it into that far corner. Flory and Lila Glenn into the game for your Mohawks, replacing goal scorer Kramer and Colleen Lynch. Throw in for the Ducks as the Shadows closing in. I've got us right seconds away from that magical midway point. 20 down, 20 to go. 3/4 of the way through here. Mohawks seemingly commanding 3-0 lead. But anything can happen here. The Ducks been feisty. Been creating more pressure this half than last. Glenn winning a good battle on that far side. Fawn coming forward, calling for it. Oh, it's to Glenn. And she shoots and scores! Lila Glenn. A nice cross from Steiner, I believe. Got imagine that Glenn has opened her account with that. What a finish as she popped that one into the roof up where Mama hides the cookies. On the top shelf. What a finish. And the Mohawks move to 4. You could sort of see the space created there, Ryan. Fong was coming forward, but the ball went ahead to Glenn, and she made no mistake. Right into the upper netting. I have to say, I would make that an MCM top 10 nominee of the week. And a stave there. Ducks coming forward. Henry disrupted by Fong. Nicely settled by Flory. She looks in the direction of Glenn. They make a connection. Lines off far side, looking for Steiner. Tried to return the favor. Always a good idea to shoot for the far post. Just trickled over the goal line. This game marches on. Fong looks like she'll win that foot race. I don't see Jaeger on the field. Number 19 for the Ducks. She has the speed and has been problematic. I feel like it's been an eternity since the Ducks have made a substitution. Nicely defended by Sullivan and absorbs enough contact to draw a whistle. Nicely played, shielding the ball there. Steiner sends it long into the Duck territory. Mohawks trying to grab that throw in. Certainly hard to see from our point of view, and the Ducks really going to punish the scorekeeper here, an announcer. They're going to ride all 7 of their subs into the game at the same time. I'm just going to let that lie where it is. Mohawks with a couple of their own as well. So Fontbonne changing things up from their 1 at a time substitution pattern, 7 at a time here. So a whole flock into the game. We've got about 15 left on my watch. Fontbonne does have Jaeger back in the ball game as part of that mass substitution. She'll rest up front. See if the mass substitution works out for the Ducks here. Great time for them to snatch a goal back and perhaps energize this game. That goes forward. Falling back to Mar. He lofts it out. O'Toole and Steiner combining. They do combine. Fong joining the group. Fong sending it long to Glenn. She gets there. Mohawks still coming forward. Two Mohawks there. Vu with the save. O'Toole with a grab that will be whistled upon second look. Gave Lamoureux a chance to break away an initial advantage that did not develop. Seemed incredulous about the whistle, but definitely a tug. Howard's looking for Steiner. It's a downhill situation, but she gets it. Ball to the feet of Jaeger. Knocked out by Hubble. Jaeger was about to put that into a higher gear. Sent forward. I am going to notch that as a shot and save. Mohawks just a little late on that challenge. Deep in Mohawk territory. That ball goes forward. Mar will grab it. Takes a little bit of a bump there. She thumps it well past midfield. Chance for an assist here if Powers can corral that.
That's right, Lydia.
But it is separated by Lydia Seidnor. Sylvia and Kramer into the game for your Mohawks. Crowd from the Ducks chanting, good job, Lydia. That's the only player I don't have a number for, so I'm just going to associate with our nameless number 9. And of course, as soon as I do that, she comes out for a breather. Lydia Seidnor. Ball bouncing to Kramer. Shot from Bigelow is saved. About 10 to go here from Welch Memorial. All Mohawks here struggled to get that second goal, but then they started raining down. But here comes Jaeger. She's going to have a go from there. Just didn't get the power she wanted behind it. The idea was right. Fong gets away from the challenge from Barry, looking for Kramer. I think she's got it. She does. She streaks by the defender. Shot save, rebound, goal. Boy, not much Vu could have done about that one. It is Powers with the goal, knocking back the rebound. Great initial feed from Olivia Fong to push it down the wing. Kramer won the foot race, turned the corner. Great shot and save. But Powers running down that left side, knocking home the rebound. So Mohawks to 5.
It's not going to be something simple. Never simple. Lots of noodles.
Sylvia coming forward. Cross is blocked and out for a corner kick. And a Roman in for your Mohawks. So Fontbonne bringing on 6 this time. Half dozen ducks in and half dozen ducks out. Couple with a good challenge there. Kramer coming forward again. Good shot, streaks wide. Going into the game for Mohawks, and Powers checking out. Small smiles on the Millis bench as we count this one down. Great effort from the visiting Ducks today. Dealt a bit of a blow with Kate McLean having to be carted off in warm-ups. Can we hope she's okay? She did exit the premises to be evaluated. Resilient effort held the Mohawks to 1-0 at the half. Mohawks scoring 13 minutes into the second, and again 21 minutes into the second. Make that 13 minutes, then 19, then 21, making it 4-0. Then again here, 32 minutes into the second half for our current 5-0 score line. Streaking forward, Alana McLean, she shoots and she scores! So the Ducks are on the board. Great play by Alana McLean. Perhaps a touch of relevance there with her sister unable to play. Bit of satisfaction, perhaps. Nice finish, chipping that up and over the charging Mar. Fourth shot of the half for the Ducks, so they've been pressing and finding the range right there. Rewarded for really not giving up the full 80 minutes here. A busy day for our trainer, Patrick. He always does a great job. It's been very busy back and forth. Shot will sail wide. So we are coming up to the portion of our program where we try to guess the final whistle. Ryan is looking at his watch. I've got about 2.5 left on mine. Stadium clock has halted at the 5-minute mark. Dogs are barking off in the distance. Hopefully that's not mine needing to be let out. Short goal kick. Mohawks will converge. Taken away by Alana McLean, and she comes forward again. She's sort of on a mission right now. One person wrecking crew. She sort of just tripped, kind of got tangled with the ball, and telling you the footing down there is not optimal. There were a lot of feet in that area, a lot of wings as it were. She's checking her bearings. I'm down to 1.5 minutes. Sylvia coming forward. She's all alone. She opts for that far corner and it just won't go. Well, perhaps save a goal for a day when you need it more. Our near side official is helping me out here. He has indicated there is 1 minute. So again, I believe it is some sort of prize if I get the final whistle within 10 seconds. Mohawks pressing for perhaps another. 5-1 our scoreline right now. Of course, we'll have the monologue, the post log as it is, after the final whistle. I've got it probably in about 20 more seconds. I don't think anyone would be upset if it came a little sooner. Again, a great effort here by the visiting Fontbonne Ducks, giving it their all today. But the Mohawks just a little too strong in the end. Got to be down to 5, although Fontbonne a chance here. Officials probably letting this one play out until it's disrupted, and it is disrupted, and there is the final whistle. So we've reached full time. We thank you for watching Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk athletics, whereas today from Welsh Memorial Field, your Lady Mohawks have claimed a 5-1 victory over the Fontbonne Ducks. Again, thank you to all the fine men and women back at the studio. Thank you to the administrators for allowing us to be here and preparing the field for today's game, the officials and the other administrators, and thank you for watching Millis Community's coverage of Mohawk athletics. Once again, the final score here today, it is your Mohawks 5, the Fontbonne Ducks 1. On behalf of Ryan Nigerian, I'm Doug Coots. Thank you and good night.